Hey, what's up? Welcome to my latest video, December 23rd, on trading the QQQ or the Nasdaq 100 Index ETF using the dollar index as my confluence. So today was quite a choppy day. I wasn't able to make any profits today. However, I stuck to my trading plan and I got out with less of a risk to the reward that I wanted, which was pretty good. I didn't end up taking a $20 loss. I took a 16.20 loss on the day, which was pretty good to me. Like in the days when you're wrong, you'd want to take the littlest amount of loss that you can. So it ended up that this week ended up being a profitable week for me. So the strategy is kind of ironing itself out and working better. So on days when it's like choppy and you can't seem to find the general market's direction, I think it would be good to just get some minor losses and just kind of take that and go, take that and leave. At least you leave with some dignity. So let me show you the two trades that I took today. So basically, the first trade that I took today was QQQ to the sell side. So on the 9 o'clock candle, as you can see, we had a huge red candle, right? Huge red candle and huge red candle. And then, okay, this was my stop loss getting hit out. So we had a huge red candle to the downside. I entered at 26542. So it's right here, 26542 on the 9 o'clock candle, 26542, 9 o'clock candle. So this is where I entered, and let me change that to like purple. So that's where I entered to the sell side. And if you look on the dollar index at 9 o'clock, let's find 9 o'clock now. Friday, 9 o'clock. So this was the 9 o'clock candle. So the 9 o'clock candle kind of bounced off of the 55 EMA, kind of crossing the 200 EMA and going up. As you can see, it had a large wick to the upside. However, it still came back down. And then that moved down on the next candle. The red candle was what took me out, because as you can see, this big green candle kind of relates to this big red candle on the QQQ. But also this red candle would have something to do with this big green candle on the QQQ here. So basically going on the dollar, going from the DXY, going down, the QQQ would have went up, which would have knocked me out of my position, which is exactly what it did right here. So that's exactly what happened. I played it with 20 shares. As it started to go against me, I moved the stop loss to somewhere that I was comfortable with, because I kind of could see that it was a choppy day and I didn't want to just expose myself to that much risk. So let me show you where I got hit out at. So I got hit out at 26523. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if I got hit out or I just took the loss at that point. Oh, let me tell you exactly what happened. It's just coming back to mind exactly what happened. So at today, 26523. So basically I was in profit all of the way down here, right? And I was expecting it to continue. However, we had a news release at 10 o'clock. So with that news release at 10 o'clock, I decided, listen, I'm not going to expose myself to so much risk, because as you know, in the stock market, like a simple piece of news can just turn the market upside down. So I wanted to just kind of get myself out of exposing myself to that much risk and just move my stop loss down. So I'm remembering what happened during the day. So I moved my stop loss down, and as soon as the news came out, we had a huge push to the upside, and that's what hit me out for a profit of 0.8. But while the trade was going, it was a profit of 2.3. That was my stop loss. So my stop loss was in profit. I made sure that that was the trade that I wanted to take. So the second one was on the QQQ, also to the downside again, and that was at 10. So let me see what was happening at 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock seemed to have found a bottom here on this level of support. As you can see, it touches it multiple times. So you have it playing resistance here, resistance, resistance. You have it playing support here, support, 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 support. So you can see there's some strength there, like something about that level that the buyers are buying on the DXY. So that would mean they would be selling it on the QQQ. So I took that trade and I just actually went with less shares so I could have a larger stop loss in case it did the same thing it did here, which was a huge wick. I wish I could show you exactly what happened during the day, but as you can see, that push down and then you have a huge wick that kind of clears out everybody that had their stop losses somewhere from the entry or even a little higher than the entry. So if you had a move to the sell side, right, you had a play to the sell side and you had a stop loss a little bit above open, you'd have been hit out. You'd have been hit out if you had this much above open. So I brought my stop loss a little bit lower so as to not expose myself to that much risk and to just ensure I took some profits. And I didn't want to take profits down here because that would have been against my plan. Like, that would have been me cutting out early. Although, in retrospect, it might have been a good idea to not play that. However, it could have still went my way and I would have made more money. So you never really know what's going to happen. So you make your decision and you really stick with it. So on the 10 o'clock candle, I went again to the sell side. So it's on this candle and I went on the sell side at 263.92, 263.92. So I saw it pushing down a little bit more and I decided, okay, it might be my chance to take it a little bit lower. However, I always have my stop loss. At this point, I always play with my stop loss to make sure that I have some protection and the market can never go that much against me. So I had my entry right here and I had my stop loss right here, and that's what resulted in the $14 loss and then a 1.5 just for taking the trade. And that's what basically happened today. Let me change this to a different color so you don't get confused. So this is where I entered to the sell side. This is where I got hit out with my stop loss. And that was basically it for the day as it went against me. I didn't make any more trades after that. I just decided, all right, I'm not going to revenge trade this. I'm just going to let it ride out, and tomorrow is another day or Monday is another day. So as you can see, look at the market range. I use these green lines to show the market's range. So basically, you have the open here and you have the wick to that level. If you were to truly look at the market range, as you can see, the market never broke out of the range. The lowest it got at the start of the market to the highest it got on the second candle in the market was it. It never got above that like it would have done in a normal trading day where you have like a big move down or you have a break above your range, something that you can really profit off of, you know. So that's basically what happened today. Like on these, I still don't have a chop strategy, a strategy when the market is range bound to play that. I think I should work on that, but at this time I'm just gonna work on just making this more consistent and just having it work and be able to spot the trends, be able to spot what the market is saying to me and trade off that to make more money. Next week is the week before New Year's, and I'm just gonna trade it the same way. Just trade it with the same system, the same risk. Don't try to over trade, just same system, same risk, same confluence. I can draw new support and resistance lines on different time frames. However, that's mainly what I'm going to be doing. And that's basically it for the video today. Happy Friday and Merry Christmas when it comes. I hope you're getting prepared for all of that. I know some people have their Christmas trees. Some people are getting ready for grand market or going to some parties or stuff like that. Basically, that's it. And, you know, we're going to just stay consistent going into the end of the year, going into next year. Just stay consistent, bang it out. Because next year, if we're making all the trades, sticking to the plan, I'm guaranteeing you, we're gonna get somewhere. So that's basically my aim, to just hit the consistency, provide that value to you, and show you what's going on, show you how my edge and strategy evolves. That's basically it. I don't know. Today was a good day, even though it was choppy. Can see that the market didn't really make up its mind, but that's just part of it, really. But that's basically it. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video on Tuesday, because you don't have any market open on Boxing Day. Christmas is going to be celebrated on Monday because it falls on a Sunday. So let's see how the market reacts to that. On Tuesday, we'll be hitting another trade. I might do a different video just to fill the time, a video on probably crypto or Tesla or something. But that's basically it. Thank you if you really watched this to the end. I hope that you got some value from it, and I'll see you in the next video.